Ah, it will be emotional damage. Hello. Oh, this is gonna be interesting. Hello, everybody. So who do we have here? Hello, Cake here. Sarukin. Sayori. The Failing King. Jira. And Rupa. Hello. Posture check and stretch. Oh yeah, I need to do that hydrate. I have a new water bottle. So, yay me. This one has a straw. Thank you. What's that? I can see all of that. Yeah. It's apparently BPA free, which I'm sure is something to do with plastics. So it's apparently good for the environment. I'd say it's a slightly bigger water bottle, yeah. It's called the XT, or X-Tone Hydration. So it is a bigger water bottle, just not like as big as the one I know Sayori has. Water. So yeah, let me. Yes, yeah. Oh. That's going to be going off every 40 seconds. All right, things I need today: a hobby knife, some glue. Might need that glue. I'm not. Box of minis. I should probably just switch to the other thing, shouldn't I? Let me just check studio mode so I don't explode myself. Right, hold on. Want to move the keyboard out the way so you can't see it. No, snooze for 5 minutes advert. Not interested right now. Right, so let me switch to. What's with this music? Oh yeah, I need to change the music. Hold on. So I pause that one, and then I'm gonna play this instead because it's more chill. Hope for the best. So, right. I have hands. Jazz hands. Ever had that stuff? Bonk. So, you will need hobby knife, glue, these. Yes, hands cancelled. So, I'm going to be building these today because I played Mechanicus and I quite liked it, so I now have these guys. The webcam quality, I spent 15 minutes panic going, I need to mess with my settings. So I did. Hello, Rebel, how are you doing? And hello, Johnny. I can't remember if I said hello. Well, hello. Played against Mechanicus a bit ago. How did that go? So that's what we're building today. These aren't quite. I guess they kind of go together like Lego, but it's mini plastic miniatures. I'll show you. I don't know how much of these sounds are going to be picked up on the microphone, but yeah. So they are plastic miniatures on a sprue, and you clip them off, you clean them up, you glue them together, and that's how that works. Good, I hope, and you. I'm mostly okay. My voice is still a bit iffy because I had like flu, Something like that. Dan, you require clip. Oh yeah, I need clippers. Clippers, you need those too. What do you? That scared me then. Oh no! I use one of these. I don't know what you'd really call it, but it's a mold line remover. They're always useful. Then put some spare blades there, just in. Need anything else? Oh, need. One of these. A sanding block. So there you go. Ah!
Saukinarius gifted Dark_Rebella subscription. Saukinarius gifted a tier 1 sub to Dark_Rebel. They have given 76 gift subs in the channel.
76 gift subs. Thank you for doing that, Sorrow. I appreciate it. I have no idea what any of this stuff is. Well, it's from the Warhammer 40,000 setting. That's where it's from. So that's what we're going to do. And I don't actually know what it is that I'm doing. Let's get these out. Now, if minis obeyed Toy Story rules, do you think they are alive and screaming on Sprue? That would be hilarious. Alright, so I've got 5 bases. That's those. Transfer sheets. So I never use these, or I never have yet, but I am going to try. So we'll be using those. And we've got instructions. Might need to mess with the color correction a bit, but it looks okay. Right. So there's 2 ways you can build these. Toy Story rules are weird. Technically, anything a child plays with is considered a toy. But like, see, for miniatures, that would be even worse because like these have multiple options. So does each individual option be alive, or just the finished model? That's the question. Right. Yeah, so this is the 2 ways we can build them. I know it's not quite clear on webcam, but the top one is basically when I was playing Mechanicus, these are the ones that ran around and shot, and then these bottom ones are the bladed ones with the tail. So they're the ones that I'm interested in building, but I like the shooty guys' heads, so I might use those heads on that model. So just tells you get 2 sprues, you get 5 models, and then build variants are in different colors here at the bottom. Yeah. So they're the Sicarian infiltrators, and then these are the wait, what? Right, these are the ones I want to build. Ah, wow, that's whitewashed. Why is it so white? Can I fix that? It's fine. You don't need to see the instructions, you just need to see the miniatures. I'll put those off to one side so it doesn't blind you. Is it too bright? I can probably turn it down. If I do that. That helped a bit, didn't it? That does help. Okay. Instructions are here, don't worry. Alright. And then let me... this here so I can actually see my chat and everything that's going on there. Right. What I'm going to do is start with this. So everything has a number. So we just have to look on the sprues for the numbers. Which you can... but not really. But that's fine. Right. So I need... part 1, which is... be wary of reflective things. That's the only reflective thing I have. So... unless you count metal as reflective. Got the... go. Don't say that, sir. I will kill you. Please don't say that. That's like panicking too soon. Ah! I need so that's body 1, and then I need legs 2 and 3. Emotional damage. See, that's a proper use. Wait, where's 1 and 2? No, I need 2 and 3. What? Oh, that's 2 and 3. Okay. My brain is just like, what? Try not to cut too. Obviously, you can kill the detail, but I have a chance of doing that anyway. Write that down. Write that down. Take it. No. I need to find the improper uses. I'll quack you in a minute. Yeah, I'm just gonna start cutting them this way. Yeah, how to be careful. Bonk me. What have I done? Right, 3 bits. Now I need... I'm not gonna put the head on yet. That's the one thing I'm not gonna do. One thing I actually wanted to check, because it had... this guy. And I kind of like this guy. There's legs 8 and 9, so I know when I go for legs 8 and 9, that's when I need to pay attention. Alright. I foresee lots of heckling this session. Quite possibly. Quite possibly. Alright. What am I doing? Oh, is the music okay, by the way? I need number 16. Quack. Quack goes me. Number 16, which is this one. Although I think they're all the same, so... well, no, some are facing that way, some are facing that way. Music is sergu. I'm gonna assume that means it's good. Don't know much German. No, the bare minimum to survive. Right. Apparently that's all I need to build the body. And stick him on a base to start with. So that's what we'll start doing. Right, so this is tiny, and there's no way I can show you it not being tiny. But now I need to clean it up a bit more, which is the interesting part. So I'm probably not the best person to take advice on from how to build minis, so don't copy me, is what I'm saying. Just put it right up against the lens for the... Yeah. There you go, Rupa. As a body slowly comes towards the camera. Yeah, whatever. Fine. He's big. Hopefully I can get these built on stream. I don't know, because I like to clean things up a lot. So we'll see how that goes. I know probably a lot of the cleaning I could do. Right. That goes off. Cleaning stream. Well, it's a building and cleaning stream, isn't it? I've got to clean the models up, be able to put them together. My brain is just like, ooh, right now. But how have you guys been? What's your days been like? We'll get some conversation going. No, Rashagmek is also one of the most difficult armies in Warhammer to build and paint, so be careful. Oh boy, I'm in for a treat then, aren't I, Johnny? Why are they considered the hardest to build? That I'm curious about. Been good, 90% done with the map, should be published tonight. Awesome. Small and detailed. Well, they definitely are small, because, like, that's definitely bigger. So, alright. All I'm doing is just cleaning up all the cut points, and then I'll start getting rid of all the mold lines. Important question. Do you paint before assembly or after? It honestly depends. Like, this guy, for example, I've built it first before starting to paint. I haven't stuck him to the base, though, so I can do the base separately. You can't do that with every model. Or you could, I suppose. Like, I've got these guys, they're ready to be painted, and I've fully built these first, whereas I did... I've got this guy, who I'm currently painting. I decided to sub-assembly paint him, so I did the base first. His body came in 2 halves, so I did both halves of the body, stuck them together, and then stuck it to the base. And then obviously I've still got to stick his arms on, his head, his backpack, and he's got like a little shield at the front here. But yeah, that's sub-assembling. I do it with some things. Other times I'll just fully build it. Because with sub-assembling, you can paint every single piece. Whereas, what do you call it? When you fully build them first, you can't get to every spot, which sometimes is a good thing, sometimes is a bad thing. It's a good thing because it stops you painting parts that you'll never see. It's a bad thing because it makes it harder to get to parts that you can see that you want to paint. So I guess, I don't know. I do it both ways, basically. Yeah, I am left-handed. Let it be known. A witch. I'm not a witch. I'm a warlock. Or is a warlock a witch? I don't know. I made pacts with the eldritch gods so that I became left-handed. I bet he... I'm not reading that. Fellow lefty. In oldie terms, warlock is male, which is... Okay. I think that's all the little nubby bits off. So once you've done that and made mess everywhere, then you get to either use a hobby knife. This is a blunt blade, by the way. I won't be doing anything that's this close with a new one. So do keep that in mind. Don't use a brand new blade the way I'm using an old blade. I probably should have said that. Because people will shout at me otherwise. That, and I don't want to cut myself on stream because you can get banned for showing blood. Even if it's accidental. Scalpel sharp steel right in your finger. Yeah. So this thing, it's blunt. I can't remember if this is just a blunt edge or if there's like something on it. I don't think there is. It's just a blunt edge. And you just run it over the mold lines, which are hard for you guys to see. And I'll be honest with you, they're hard for me to see too. But hopefully we'll get most of them, and the ones that we miss, we can just get later. Now you're not going to be able to get every spot with this, so I will probably use the hobby knife as well. Points, and then if I really don't like something, I can just use my sanding block. Can't remember the grits. It's like, that's a very rough grit, that's a very smooth grit, that's a normal one. I don't think that one is a... I think that's just the logo. And that's just foam because it's on foam. You can use this to smooth bits as well. So that these are nice to have. Little sanding blocks. You can make them yourself, honestly. But I just bought... It was advertised for doing Gunpla, which I know is a huge thing for Gunpla fans. I don't actually know what the word Gunpla means, but I'm assuming it's something to do with mechs. That didn't work well, did it? Gunpla equals Gundam plastic models. Ah. So every Gunpla that exists is basically a Gundam model. Okay. And is Gundam the franchise, or is it just a generic term for that kind of mech? Because I think there's a lot of shows with Gunpla in them, but it's not strictly Gundam. Is that right? Because like I watched Gundam Wing as a kid, and the like bog standard enemy units, I've seen those in loads of things that don't have like Gundams in them. All Gundam is Gundam, but not all mecha is Gundam. Oh, okay. Much there, whoops. It's fine. You'll never know because it's on the back of his leg. I'll be honest, the torso is probably going to be the easiest bit to clean up. It's the next bit that's not. Right. Solo. That's him cleaned up. Let me just... Yes. Need to do that. Then oh boy, interesting. There we go. Needs a head. Yes. So it tells me to use head 21, which is, where is it? Not on that sprue. It's on this sprue. These gas mask looking ones. But I kind of want to use the little, they look like R2-D2. Where's the box? If you look on the box, you can see them a bit better. They're like dome heads, R2-D2. Whereas on the back, the like gas mask ones. Boop. Wow, that boop symbol is really small, isn't it? I was building. What head would I use? Some I'm using the wrong heads or different heads. Would be head 56. Okay. Where's head 56? This one. They're all showing up dinky. Yeah. I'll try and do some close-ups at the end. I would like to get them all built before the end of the stream, but we'll see. Because that might be hard for me. I don't speed build. I don't even know speed building is a thing, is it? The challenge is to build as fast as possible. Mind you, if you did that, you won't be doing all these extra steps that I'm doing. The plastic nub in the most annoying spot. On the top of his head here is where the plastic is, but on this side you've got a little dome, and on this side you've got a dinky little antenna that I know you guys can't really see. And I'm trying not to break it. Can you see it just? Kinda. Yeah. You're just abusing me with bunks now, aren't you? Bunks, boops, and quacks. But no hydration. You guys don't want me to hydrate.
Emotional damage.
It'll be emotional damage if I mess this up, definitely. In the chat? Sorry, not the chat, the music. The music had words in it. I'm on my way to a game against Tyranids. Ooh. What game? Graphics look really good. The game is real life. With a hand cam and hobby knives. I've heard bad things about that game. Yeah, it can be incredibly laggy sometimes. And they're still not patched in Immortality yet. And they promised us that a long time ago. Poor controls. I mean, you joke, but yes. Stick it knobs off. I'm terrified of that. There's these two little bits. See those two little prongs? Ah. On. those two little prongs, they are so flimsy, and they've both got little bits that I need to cut off. And it's just like, please, don't make me do this. Again, don't do what I'm doing with a new blade. This is an old blade for a reason. Miniature building simulator. You know what? I'm surprised there isn't like a miniature building game simulator. I'm sure there's an Airfix building simulator game. So I remember seeing something about it a couple of years ago. This is basically a simulator game for pretty much everything. Bus driving simulator, computer building simulator, goat simulator. It's like an entire genre now. Power wash simulator, lawnmower simulator. There's like loads, isn't there? Some of it I can understand just for the novelty of it. It's like, I'm mowing a garden in a video game rather than doing it in real life. But why would you do that? Games like Flying Simulator I can understand, because like that would be fun to do, especially like the ultra realistic ones where you can get like all the pedals, all that kind of setup. Right, that's the head done. How does the head stick on? It falls off is what it does. Oh, okay. So that actually does stick into that bit. Maybe I should stick his head on. There's nothing that says I shouldn't stick it on now. And this is... I like using this. It's Tamiya extra thin. I've got the normal one as well, but the applicator's a chunky boy, whereas this applicator's a skinny one, which just makes life easier. But this is extra thin, so it dries faster as well. But it's really good. Head on. Sorry if it's not in shot. Easy peasy. R2-D2 is alive. Necrons? No, these are Adeptus Mechanicus Sicarians. I don't think I have any Necrons, actually. Hello, Taxi. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well today. This is my first time doing a miniature building stream, so we'll see how it goes. You gave them to me in trade. Ah, I thought I did. Right, that's that body. I like the look of the Rangers and Vanguards, but not as big into the tank track boys. Yeah, I'm not a huge fan of the tank track ones either. These were a gift. I normally collect Space Marines. Like almost everybody does, but this is just something different. I played through that Adeptus Mechanicus game. It's really good, by the way. And everybody kind of fell in love with these guys, so Faru, my mod in chat, got me these as a gift. Very cool that you're getting into the hobby. I'm just getting into 40k again after a long break. Sold all my armies to pay for college. Oof. I used to collect back in 2nd edition, so I've got a lot of 2nd edition minis. Like, I think I've got some really old Eldar minis. I've got, like, Chaos Space Marines and Space Marines, but it's, like, the 90s one. And then... Yeah. Old school player. First army was Squats of Khorne. Ah, Squats of Khorne were good. I did Warhammer Fantasy as well, so I did Lizardmen at the time. Oh, and I think the army was called Skellington Warriors. I'm not sure. But that's when they were like really thin noodlies. But they were cool to put together. I think I've still got some of the metal ones somewhere. Like the most recent new Necrons. They're going back to the Lovecraftian spooky vibe after... other than Discount Thousand Sons. I know nothing about 40k, but it's cool to just watch. You don't really need to know much about the lore. If you like the minis and stuff, that can be enough. Because honestly, the minis are really nice. They can be very fiddly to put together. They're fun to build. And paint. Buy someone to buy my Marines. What have you got? Space Marines, Johnny? The army I'm considering is Traitor Imperial Guard and Sisters of Battle. Sisters of Battle is a good choice. I like them. Traitor Guard. Don't they have their own box set now? Traitor Guardsmen? I think. Ah, the kill team. Is the ones in Kill Team the same Chaos... Aren't the Chaos Cultists from Blackstone Fortress? They're basically Traitor Guardsmen, right? Or are they, like, different altogether? Different rule-wise. Yeah, because I've not looked into Kill Team. I know it's its own separate game. Just wondered if the models were the same. Rules-wise, while I'm just using the Imperial Guard and Sisters, but I'm going to paint them up as followers of the Word Bearers. Ooh, I like that. You'd honestly probably get some of the Necromunda upgrade sprues for the Sisters of Battle, just to make them look a bit more chaotic-y. The Necromunda ones have got some really good head options and whatnot, but I think are about the same size as Sisters of Battle heads. Used for cultists now are called Chaos Void Cultist. Yeah, I know there's loads of different bits of websites that you can go to get like official GW bits, and then there's like all the 3D printed stuff as well. You spoilt for choice there what you buy. I've not gone out of my way just to buy individual bits out of kits. I have got some off of Etsy. I just need to cure them. That was the one thing I wasn't happy about when I got the mod. That's always something to be careful of. I bought and keep a lot of chaos bits to make my possessed chaos chosen. I have a bits box that is full of 90s chaos bits, and I kid you not, you get more spare parts from Chaos Space Marines back then than you do any other kit back then. Like, the choices were just ridiculous. I've got it handy near me, to be honest. Otherwise, I'd show you. Chaos Spawn kit. Yeah, they're good. They're like all the tentacles and stuff. As in the old... when City Fight first came out, I think City Fight was 2nd edition? City Fight 3rd edition. The City Fight book has some good conversion stuff in it, and the I'm thinking of the Black Crusade book as well. That one gave you a lot of ideas for converting traitor guardsmen and doing the 13th Company for Space Wolves, things like that. Made so many from the spawn kit about 2 years ago. I'm only going to finally empty it with this last infantry project. Yeah, I imagine you can just go for forever on a lot of these kits, especially if you're only using them in piecemeal. How do you stick into that? Okay, there is a group. Let's stick the tail on then. It on? Aha! Now a torso with a head in a backpack. What arms does it tell me to use? Oh, that's on the next step. I need to sort out these legs now. I wouldn't say this is hard. It's just very fiddly. Definitely. And you've got to have the patience to do this as well. That's for sure. Because I know as a kid, I did not have the patience to do any of. I just wanted to flip them off, build them, slap some paint on them, and play with them. That's all I wanted as a kid. But now I actually am really particular about getting things super clean. I hate work with little things. Honestly, I can understand that. I have to do it in like short bursts. So like this I'll be able to do for a couple of hours, but then I'll have to stop because it'll start to annoy me. Because it starts to feel tedious after a couple of hours. I always enjoyed the painting bit. That's the bit I enjoy the most. So, if I could, I would honestly just get somebody else to build them all for me. So I could do the painting bit. About a year ago, I was doing a puzzle of the Earth, and the background was space put together. It's half a year. Nothing wrong with that. don't know if I'd like puzzles. Because you build it once and then like that's it. What do you do with it unless you frame it? 1,500 puzzle pieces. Ah, that's too many. Too many for me. I don't mind puzzles if it's like on the computer because you can kind of infinitely do puzzles. I'm sure there's programs out there that can make puzzles for it. But I know I think I had a 3D puzzle of like some of the landmarks in London, like it had Big Ben and that like egg-shaped tower and the Tower Bridge, things like that. I don't think I ever built it. It's like, oh yay, I got a puzzle, and yeah, never touched it. I would say puzzles are good with friends at least. You know, someone who has tons of puzzles, lots that aren't open. Oh, okay. Do they just collect them, or sister's really into them and has several thousand plus pieces of half a year ago I wanted a puzzle tiger which also has 1,500 still laying on wardrobe in the bedroom of my parents. Yeah, if I did puzzles, I'd probably frame them and put them on the wall. Because that's the best thing I can think to do with them, unless like I give them away after I'm finished with them. Kind of meditative, making a big puzzle. My life is a puzzle. Life is supposed to be a mystery after all. The lady always has a puzzle on the go, and when I go over to puzzle pieces on the floor, I imagine cats are the bane of any puzzle maker's time. Because you'll just lose puzzle pieces. I think we're almost ready to stick these legs. I've not done like a super deep clean of the mold lines, but honestly, I'm gonna do that once because I feel like some of these will be easier to clean up once I've got it all. Oh. Ajira sometimes buys puzzles, but one time she was gonna frame some of them. Yeah, cats will do that. Right, how do these... Are there any guidelines to sticking these? I don't think I can stick them on the wrong way, which is good at least. Oh man, you super leaning forward. Ah, and the backpack fell off. Alright, you can wait, backpack. Actually, let me restick the backpack. Quite a nervous person when it comes to some work that I'm... Well, I had to do my final project for school. Laptop almost blew out. Ooh, boy. I can be quite nervous about some things, but over time...
Emotional damage.
I've learned to be emotionally damaged instead. Thank you. Didn't stick it. Stick now. I just have to learn ways to calm down. Hello, Pantu. Pretty good. I've got a very, very noodly dude sort of built so far. It's only the first one out of 5. But it's good. Isn't that the Iron Mouse Wiggly? I've wanted one of those, but I can't find who makes them. What am I doing? Right, I'm sticking this leg to that thigh and that leg to that thigh, and then stick it on the base. This is always the... Oh, okay, that actually wasn't bad. That's one leg. Yeah, I hope you're doing well today, Bandu. I'm mostly better. My flu was not fun. You have some cough sweet. Dick. Hey, dude. Great, I remember I had some Lord of the Rings minis a long time ago. I used to collect the Lord of the Rings magazine that Games Workshop did. I think I have all of the metal minis still in the attic. I never did anything with them. I was honestly a big fan of the... leg's gonna fall off. This I was a fan of the Riders of Rohan. I really like... Well, I really like the idea of Riders of Rohan. Who doesn't like an army that's literally just all cavalry? They're definitely... I'll say that much. That's supposed... And I'm not going to stick him on his base just... Right, while that one's setting, I'm going to start building the next one. Maybe we can get all the... get them all to that stage. Body 4. Where's body 4? This... No, it's pretty cool that we got a load of Lord of the Rings minis when the movies first came out. I've pretty much bought a bit of everything that Games Workshop's done except for the Titanicus game, which is like Titans but the mini ones. And then I've not bought any Necromunda. I've not bought Kill Team. I have Blackstone Fortress and I have Cursed City. What else? They did Imperial Knights Renegade, which was like you got 2 Imperial Knights in it, and a little bit of a board that you played with. That was cool. 5, 6. I think that's 5. Could be 5 and 6. Oh, the Wiggles? Have you not seen my Wiggles? Oh, these ones. My brain. Yeah, I got obviously one for Halloween and one for Christmas. Starting to cut out the wrong one. I need backpack 17. Is sprue. But yeah, I can give you the link to the artist. Although I think if you click the Wiggly, it actually links to their 17 and the head option. Blah, 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 57. This sprue. I don't think it matters which I use, but if it tells me a number, I'm going to use that number. That's everything to build that body, so we'll do that. Oh, there's a dancing bandu. I like that. Do I have any of us? Bonk. Why am I being bonked? What have I done? Oh wow, I didn't realize I was subscribed to so many people. Hydrate and posture check. I do need to hydrate. Oh, new water bottle with straw. Yeah, yeah. Supposed to drink it. Ah, leaking. That's the thing. I got 5 gifted subs in 2 days and I'm scared. Don't mind a stretch though, because I need one. Madge. Right, where do I start? I start with body, and then I'll do it the same. Body, head, backpack, legs. Bonk. I think doing point sound effects was probably the best decision I made. Go. Now I'm going to say it several times throughout this entire stream. I want to stress this is not a sharp blade, so don't copy me if you have a fresh blade. Unless you're careful, because, yeah. Fiddly bits off of you. Get all the fiddly bits. Don't copy unless you have high AC. I would say probably higher dexterity. Some of the things I'm doing here would definitely cut you with a fresh one. So yeah, don't use it. Little nub, this little nub on the head is hard to see it. Little plastic nub here. Wanted gone. What we'll do is I'll build these up this stream and maybe next stream, depending on how far I get today. I may finish building them off stream as well, but between that time, you can always prime them, paint them on. So I need to go look at which color scheme to use that we used in the game. I think I ended up using, what, 3 or 4 different color schemes altogether. I did green and red for Christmas. I did purple and black. And then we had the bog standard red Mechanicus as well at the start. I can't remember if I just changed it in. Red one. Wise. I'm gonna spend too much time cleaning that head up. Lie. I have to give credit to people that do this as commission work. Especially if you have to build the kits yourself, the client doesn't send you like built models or anything. Because this would kill my hands if I had to do this full time as like a job. I could handle the painting as a job, but not this. I do have some painted examples of minis if you guys ever want to have a look. I can always pull them out of the little case that I've got. Mr. Roboto head done, so let's get used to your The other thing you could do with some mold lines is this stuff is actually, because it's so thin, I've seen a lot of people run this over the mold lines to kind of melt them as well. So that's another way you can do it. I've never done it that way, so I can't recommend what I've never tried. I would at least be careful if you're going to try it that way. It melts your models and kills detail. I don't want to be the fault for that. Wait, what am I doing? I didn't even clean up the torso yet. Panic. Clean up. The nice thing about it being so thin is it dries quick and it doesn't mess up. Glue. My hand. Don't do that. Don't do that. Clean up that torso in a minute because I forgot to do it. Mostly. It's always fiddly. Fiddlies. Doing fiddlies. Fiddly's Swordmaster. All of Red's worst nightmares coming into one conglomerate entity. I hope you guys are enjoying so far. Chill. I'm appreciate. Afternoon, I'm studying driving school half tomorrow. Nah, you'll do all right. I will let you know. I failed the first time on my driving test quite badly, actually. I failed. I literally. Ooh, thank you very much for the follow. Verdant. Welcome to the crew. Yeah, I failed my driving test the first time. I failed in the first 5 minutes, actually. And the worst part was, I still had to do the entire rest of the test knowing that I'd failed. That was the worst part. Tomorrow is my chain. Not sure what that is. Cut off. I also failed my first test because I wrote too late. Stopped near the end. Yeah, what it was for me is it was a really annoying junction and there was 2 sets of traffic lights. So there was one set and then literally another set very close together. Mine went green, the other ones didn't go green, and the driving instructor had to put on the brakes. So if the driving instructor ever has to put on the brakes for you, it's an instant failure. And that's what I did. And then it messed me up for the rest of it because I knew I'd failed. It's always annoying when you know you've failed and you still have to go through with it. My problem is that when I'm in the middle, my brain stops thinking. Ah, okay. I passed my test, and then I did some extra lessons afterwards for like highway training for the motorways. I'm digging this lo-fi. Does that say fried? You nearly fried on your test? Oh wait, you literally almost... How? Explain. I was in the instructor's car, had heated seat to oh, that kind of fried. Yes, you were a cooked lechonk. That would have drove me insane. I don't think I've ever been in a car with heated seat. My teacher said I was... didn't stop at a stop sign, drove in the opposite. Fire truck. What? You went through a red light on your test as well. Yeah. It's not fun, is it? The thing I don't like is when there's maybe like 3 lanes, so you've got 1, 2, 3 lanes. And it might be like there's 2 different sets of traffic lights. Like the first 2 lanes go for 1 traffic light set, and then there's a 3rd lane with a different traffic light set. And if you're not used to it, you're like, oh, they're green, but they're red. And you might go and not think. I've missed some mold lines, but I'm just not going to worry about that too much. I can clean it up afterwards. So I feel like this model's a bit easier to clean up once to a degree. Right. It's had time to stick, so let me just quickly clean up this body and then we'll stick the backpack on. People get out of my way even if they're in the right to. I don't think I've seen your driving. I think the torso's my favourite part because it's the easiest part to clean. Or because it's the biggest piece. Today is today. Today is Monday. Monday the 16th of... That's that bit. Now I've got the legs to do. Or of our cats when I move and... Oh god. That doesn't necessarily mean you're a bad driver. Some pets just aren't good with travel. Be a bit fiddly. Okay. Best place to go learn to drive is like out in the countryside where there's like not many other cars and there's very little traffic. That's the best place to go learn. And once you're comfortable, it's like going just into the outskirts of a town or a city and then slowly make your way in, dealing with more traffic and obviously all the signals and everything. Little visit thing. Did not know it. Hopefully you didn't damage the... You have. Can't count times that I've been bumped or scraped because of other drivers. Usually when it's like there's a really tight gap because of parked cars and things in the road, and people decide they have the right of way when they don't. Install this leg. How long have you had your driver's license? Ooh, how long have I? On brain, work. How long? More than 10 years. I know it's more than 10 years. I know that much. I can't think of the exact date. I've had plenty of time to drive and just get used to it. But like since I've started driving, a lot of the laws and stuff have changed. So all the tests and everything are different now. So if I had to go relearn to drive a car, honestly, like the tests and things would be completely different to what I did. I would not do well with, because I hate tests. That leg. Got this leg to do. 8 months. It took me 12 months to learn to drive altogether. When I was first learning. Like I probably could have done it quicker, but I decided I just wanted to be better in general for myself. It goes for 15 plus years. Wait, okay, I can cut that bit. I was worried then I was cutting something off that I shouldn't be. Whack. Are you barking? I might be barking. It's different. It's like different ages depending on country as well. It's like I know in different countries you can learn to drive at different ages, and you can be like a fully legal driver at different ages as well. Lines there. I think I'm getting into the groove of cleaning these things up. There's definitely some fiddly bits that I'll probably clean up off of stream though, because my god, I'm not going to spend that time right now. And what idea would that be? Making sure I'm in. Yeah, you can still. Sometimes I feel like I'm going like too far off the screen like this. I'm trying not to. I know I do that when I paint a lot. I like I hug it really close. Hydrate, that is a good idea. Trying to figure out this water bottle. Got like a tiny hole for air. Oh, I know what I'm doing wrong. I'm drinking this like a normal water bottle, but it's a water bottle with a straw, and I keep. Wow, that's definitely a me moment. I don't think that is a great idea. Bonk. Because I would imagine when you have to go in eventually, you'll still have to do the test. Like, honestly, my advice would be is just go in, do the tests, do your best, and worry about it later. Broke the water bottle. I might have broke the bottle. Never know. I am new to stream. I need some updated redeems. I want to... Now that I'm going to do this on stream, I have... where is it? In this box. I've got these. I've got a bunch of these ones. So my idea is to do a redeem where you can give me a color scheme for these and I'll paint them on stream. I'll build them off stream, but I'll paint them on stream in the color scheme that's suggested. That's my idea for a redeem. How many points would that be? It would probably have to be a decent amount of points just because I'm limited by models. And I'd keep buying more, obviously. You know. I'd make it a decent number, but not an unobtainable number. Like, can I actually check people's channel points? I think I can. I don't think I can check it on here. Can I? I'm sure there was somewhere where I could check how many channel points people had. I don't think it's on here though. Activity, no. Roles manager, no. That it? No, that's not it. Can't find it. Maybe it's here. Is it? You know, I have no idea. I know there's a place where you can check. I'll have to find it eventually. Maybe you can make it 40k to fit with the theme. I could do that. 40,000 points. Your hand was so steady, I thought the video was frozen. I didn't even notice. Oh, you found the follow age command. Yeah, you can do follow age to see how long you've followed the channel. Or is it? Is it follow or subs? No, it's just following. Okay. You have 40k points. You have 40k. I'm gonna find where it is to check that. Just not now. So now I'll stop for 5 minutes now and try and find them. Right, let me just clear up all this plastic dust. It's not dust, but it's in my way. There we go. Right. Dude number 2. See how your legs. 8 years, 1 month, 17 days, and 14 hours. A long time. That is. To be there. That one's to be there. Travel time with a magic cat? Eight years, 1 month, 19 days, 1 hour. They're almost exactly the same. Okay, and what about this one? Yeah, how does that stay? Yeah, it is all the way forward like that. Okay. You really wanted to make sure you stuck it a particular way. I can do. It just looked really weird. Well, I hope this is the way they want to stick it together. What it looks like on the instruction. I think. Yes. A minute. Yeah. Dudes definitely are fiddly. It's like that's his body and his legs like sticking out. But I suppose he's like leaning. Really, how it is? Yeah, that's what it looks like on the instructions. It's just weird. Am I sure this is the no? Instructions unclear. do not know why, but I'm starting to smell model. Did you duct tape the wrong thing? No, I didn't duct tape it together. It's just these things are posed so strange. I don't fall off. Feels right. I will need to do a bit of filling. Six. That's that one. That's two. Number three is this one. And then 3, 4, and then the fifth one is different. Hydrate. I shall do that now. Yeah. Now that I figured out how. Yeah, these are the tail dudes. So if you look on the backpacks there, they're the little tail things that they have. Need body parts 10. This one. So let me click. Enjoy the way you put it together so much that mind if the stream lasts even 8 hours. Sleep at night anyway. Well, I'll at least be doing this for another hour and a half, maybe a bit more. Because they're fun to put together, but eventually it kills your hands. But no, it's... I like putting things to... Well, I do and I don't. I like clipping things out, and I like seeing them start to come together like this. But at the same time, it's really annoying doing all the mold line cleanup. Very interesting. I don't know if building on paint mods. Well, any model kit is like this, I would say. While these are Games Workshop, you know, there's Airfix, there's loads of other different miniature brands that all have plastic kits that come like this. Other people sell the miniatures fully built, and you basically can just clean them up and paint them. Other companies cast in, I think it's called pewter. It's white metal, which is like a soft metal. And they'll come in like little parts like this, but they'll come loose, not on a sprue. But I think I've never seen them on a sprue. So I need legs 11 and 12. It's an 8. Where are they? No, that's 8 and 9. Yeah, that's a 9, that's an 8. Okay. But for a second I thought I'd used the wrong leg on that guy, but I haven't. So this is 11, 12, 2. this sprue. One was left. Those two. Then I need what head number? The legs. Need head 59. And then backpack, which is on this sprue. This one is 20. Brain kind of. It's all right. That's all the bits for this one. This is number. You actually stand there. Your top head. That is also fine. Right. Number 3. See, this one's going to have an interesting of how these sockets. Yeah, always dry fit for figure out. Pits. Yes, I'm cutting off pits. Isn't that what seeds inside like apples and things are called? Pits? I can't remember. Is that in a different kind of fruit? Or it might just be my brain making it up. Cherries. Okay, there we go. Peaches too. Is the ones inside avocados a pit as well then, or? Is that just like a giant blob? Okay. There we go. do the head next and get that stuck together. Makes me want a peach cobbler. I don't think I love peaches. The last thing I had with peaches was a peach trifle. That was really nice. But I'd love peach cobbler. The only time I've ever had it is when I think I can cook tiny. Is that okay? Peaches and cream, that's something else I like. Definitely the most annoying part on these models so far is this one little bit on the head. Did not realize you're building stuff. Yeah, I've been building stuff. Hello, Veriti. Yeah, we're building some Adeptus Mechanicus Sicarians. I'll in there later. Yes, the tail dudes. They're not too bad. Let's see if I can do this without exploding. They're not too bad, construction-wise. You've got, like, the legs, the torso, a head, and a backpack. And then the only fiddly part I can really see is the arms are sub-assemblies. Like, you've got arms, and then you attach the hands and the swords, and then they get stuck on. And then there's like little extra bits as well that you can stick on them. So they're not too bad in terms of complexity. I would say they're no complicated than a guardsman, really. It's just the arms I would imagine are going to be a bit fiddly. There's a lot of cleanup on them. It's fun, fun, fun. Honestly, they've not been too together up to now. They're not as forgiving as other models, though, because they have a lot of delicate parts that you could potentially break if you're not. Alrighty, sorry. There we go. always look like the throwing the heads back. It's like, yeah, like it's been shot. Right. Backpack legs. I've been doing the backpack first, so we'll do that. Right. Unbelievable. The backpack is my least favorite. Even though I find the legs fiddly, backpack definitely favorite. But if they found a process to get these molded without, that would be. I'd appreciate immense. To be honest, going around and cleaning up the mold lines is kind of a puzzle in itself. The mold lines on the ribbed piping, they're the ones that I really don't like because you scrape those off and you can quite easily scrape off the actual ribbing on the pipe. And I don't know how you don't do that. So I'm checking out a Alon version. What's making it goofy? If I was doing that, I would. Why do you cut it into pieces? It's already in pieces to start with. You'd learn. I mean, it's not hard to pick it up. Like I said, this is the most fiddly bit, all the mold line removing. Very pixely, like how Minecraft skins are. That's cool. I know I got I can't remember who did it. I commissioned somebody to do a Minecraft skin of me, so I actually have that as my current Minecraft. Yep, that's done. Right. And dance. Do. Legs. Flying out of my hand now. Wanted to be free. Played Minecraft in a while. Honestly, I haven't either. But if I do go back to Minecraft, I would like to play a modded version. Like something with machinery and magic and... That said though, I never actually have finished the base Minecraft game. I've never gone to... I've got to the end, but I've never beat the Ender Dragon. So... And I know there's a lot of stuff in the end now that's new, like are they called shulkers? They're like little living box things that you can have that's like inventory. All sorts of things. That sound cool. Keep quitting when you with. I get tired of it. I don't know why. That's why I want modded Minecraft, because I feel like it'll keep my interest more. Welcome back. Like Minecraft, the Nether takes so long to do compared to everything else. Well, the Nether's like the most hostile place, isn't it? And don't you need to go to the Nether to be able to go to the end? Or do you just need to kill Enderman for the Eyes of Ender? Minecraft skins, I can't expect much. Detail is best for... There's no room for ears that stick out. No tail. Yeah, that's kind of the only downside to them. You can sort of do the ears, but not really. Definitely no tail. That's why it annoys me with some of the official Minecraft skins, because they cheat and they actually add that ability in. It's like, why can't custom skins do that, Minecraft? Why? You need the blaze rod. Well. Oh, okay. It's that long since I've actually tried to go to the end. I don't honestly remember how you do it. The only person got anything extra in Minecraft was Dead Mouse. However he goes by as a mouse. Best I can is believe in making nerd poll, because you're gonna be making a. What's that? Just a tower straight up vertically? All equals a straight pillar making. Maybe I suppose. Okay. Why would you need to do that? Get out of construction products included. I said construction products, not projects. My brain melting. Yeah, but that's a staple of Minecraft, to escape mobs and creepers. Ah, you said exploring. I read that as I do that when I'm exploding. I'm like, you make nerd poles when you explode. Also great for making landmarks to you. Well, phantoms only appear if you don't sleep for like, is it 3 days or something like that? You've got exploding on the brain. I apparently do. But when I eventually do a lore video, I'll make sure it has explosions. Or at minimum, a singular explosion. Phantoms are annoying because they're so easy to get. Arguably, they're easy to get rid of, but, you know. Just want to not sleep. Let me not sleep, Minecraft. Okay, that's that leg. Next leg. We're getting there. We might get at least 4 done. Maybe start on the 5th. With at least the bodies and legs. I could do with a stretch, actually, thank you. Oh. Oh, that's better. Thank you. Big ol' explosions. Yes. I'll link the Minecraft skin in the Discord. Let's have a quick look. Nope, that's not the right one. That's not the right channel. That's the channel. Hey, that's pretty good. I don't know if I have one of my Minecraft skin knocking about. What? Answer is probably not. Oh, I do it there. Cute. No, that looks decent. It's what you'd expect for Minecraft Verito. Since you got your... Gonna play Minecraft? Yeah, I'm gonna play. But it's like, if I'm gonna play Minecraft, I kind of want to do it with like a group of other people rather than just myself. Plenty of fun on your own, but bunch of people gonna have more fun. Goal: make the tower of Vtuber that transforms into the giant Vtuber, which is a giant robot. Oh, okay. I lived in my single player worlds to have the skin apply and fade in a... I have to know. Yeah. It's one of those games where you can pick it up and suddenly 6 hours has gone by and you're like, how did that happen? Other times you get on and within 5 minutes you're like, I think I'm done for today. It really depends if you've got ideas set. Like what Rupert said, if you have goals. Because I feel like Minecraft is definitely goal driven, but you have to make the goals yourself. There is at least, finger quotes, a story to it. And now they've added like the deep caves update, and there's like that ancient temple-y thing, I think, really deep underground if you find it with the new with a boss or something there. That looks like it could be fun. Interactive Minecraft would be fun. Chat spawn sheep. Can you do that with Minecraft? Don't build. I like to explore. And mine. Yeah. Once you have the main goal, you just make sub goals that are required to get chaotic. Oh, it's chaotic to do that. Deep dark. Yeah, that's it. The deep dark. You can go below bedrock. Is it that you can go below bedrock, or did they set like a new bedrock depth? I can't remember which one it was. Oh, I missed. How large? Sliding door. Trust me, content creator integration is the most chaotic mod for my... Well, when chat starts spawning stuff. Can you not limit the things that they can spawn and do, or is it literally just anything goes, absolute anarchy? You can limit it. Okay. Yeah, because I've been playing a lot of RimWorld off of stream. Because like while I've been sick, I've either been in bed dying, or I've been playing RimWorld, which is such a chill game for me, at least. And was looking at there's a couple of mods that let Twitch chat interact with things. I'm gonna figure out which is the best one to use. But that you can limit what you can use and things like that. I'm considering playing RimWorld stream. Can't remember what it is because like Zenny had his set up so it would work a certain way, and I believe you could add yourself into the game as a drop pod character. I'm not sure. Yeah, he had Twitch. Basically, auto-picked names from your followers and named colonists. Ah, that's how it works. Okay. We'll have to look at which one it was because, like I said, there's two different mods that can do it from what I've understand. But it still gets chaotic just because no matter if they spawn bunnies or something. Ah, that's true. I mean, the mod maker has secretly snuck in a command to shove you around. Oh no. I don't want my chat shoving me around in Minecraft. Can you imagine being on the edge of a cliff and then chat just nudges you a little to the right and you just drop? I could totally see that happening. Today I'm so exhausted from work and studying that. Nothing wrong with that. Which integration is the inferior and damaging one? CCI is better. Is that CCI for Minecraft or for RimWorld? Can you imagine being on the edge of a cliff and your fellow multiplayer friend pushes you off? I can't imagine. That would never happen. Yeah, that would never happen. Rupert would never do something like that. I'm sure, right? Alright, how does... It is like... Okay, right. Now I know how that sticks. Walk into your house and a creeper explodes in your face. I forgot to close the door. I was the one getting content creator integration mod. PCI for sure. Oh, okay. You know what they say, what comes around goes around. That's also true. You get revenge. I don't know why my brain does that. I'm like, I'm ready to stick the model together, and I've dry fitted it to make sure it works, and that's the way to do it. And then I literally just forget. Then I'm like, wait, how do I stick this together? One time when I changed to a Creeper Skinner when he walked into the room. I did, yeah. I will 100% admit that. When you walk into a room in your house that shouldn't have a creeper in, and there's suddenly a creeper there, or what you think is a creeper, yeah. I think I'm allowed to scream. How do you use this one's a bit fiddly. Very fiddly. Oh, maybe Johnny was right. Like that. Got it. Niblioki. Right. That's they all look funny like that. Your skin is already neat. Just some feedback. Let's have a quick said verify. So I would shrink the eyes. Shrink the eyes and lift up the bangs early. And would redraw the pointy on the side. Oh yeah, you could do the ears on the side, that's true. I don't mind the bangs though, honestly. Number 4. Did I? Have I made a mistake? I might have. We'll find out. Used body 10. And I used legs 11 and 12. That was correct. Backpack 19. That one right there. I used backpack 20. They're the same though? They're near enough identical, it's just a different The only difference is there's a little like gauge there that's slightly different, and this end piece is slightly different. Other than that, it's oh well, that's fine. It matters not. It's stuck now. I could pull it off, but I'm not. This one's not. Catch up with chat. Oh. The whole head look. Ah, okay. You can do the eyes two different styles though, can't you? I thought because like now Minecraft, because I noticed the official skins blink, which I'm annoyed you can't. I wouldn't actually. Can you? Can you do animation? I'm not sure. This character. So that is fair. Three models taking a nap. They are. They've had a bit too much to drink and they're on the back. Right, so that's the backpack. Oh, put that to one side. And I need torso 13. Yeah, don't fall. Then I need legs 50. These two. So, because there's 5 of these, and I'm not going to be able to finish these today, the question is for those currently watching is want me to finish building them off stream or finish building them on stream. Now if I finish building them off stream, what that means is I can get them primed and they could be painted next time instead. So head number 60, which is this one. Confusing Java and Bedrock, the Bedrock base model. Oh, okay. I thought the Java one. My mistake. Paint you. Right. The parts cut out for that one. Well, except the arms. Because I'm not going to be doing the arms today, clearly. Oh. I was just about to hydrate, actually, Rupa, thank you. Java has so much mod support and other functions. Yeah, that's the only thing. Java, you can literally do potentially anything you want, whereas Bedrock's very restrictive because it has to work on the Xbox. Because it's cross-play, kind of limit you. What's you building them in? Okay. I have realized something. I need to make sure I keep them in this order because I think the hands, the arms go on the specific models for a specific way. So I need to number 8. What I might Rupert. Easy to animate in Java model. Thing it can always be modded in. Let's mix them. I could just mix them. Yeah, but to mod a game just I mean, oh, what was it? The Minecraft server that I've seen Connor and Iron Mouse play. I think there's a load of other YouTubers on there as well. I think what's he called? Is it Rubber Ninja or Rubber Ross, something like that? They've been doing all sorts, like getting animated emotes in that like have music go to them and stuff like that. Very cool. Feels like. Oh yeah, like what is it? In the Java version of Minecraft, you can make a furnace-powered cart, but I think in the Bedrock edition, you can't have a furnace-powered cart, and that really annoys me. Hosting a server isn't even hard these days. Yeah. The mod launcher you're looking for is called Feed the Beast. That's the most well-known one. So if you just type in Feed the Beast Minecraft, you download the launcher and install it, and then you decide what mod pack you want to install. There's like, I think 20 or 30 or so different mod packs that have all different mods in. You just click install and it will install that particular mod pack for you. Yeah, Feed the Beast is the main one. And then Techit, which I don't think is around anymore. I can't remember if they had their own launcher, but Techit was good. Although Techit might have been a specific mod. Ars Magica, that's a mod that I remember. That's the whole magic thing. I know Saru, that one. You can do alchemy and crazy stuff. Techit is part of Technic. Ah, right, that's what I'm thinking of then. Next. Feed the Beast has become pretty much a bloated grind fest, leaning much more Vault Hunter. Ah, okay. Oh, I forget what it's called now. Just checking to see if I have it on here. Curse Forge. That's another one that you can mod Minecraft with. And that lets you download specific mod packs. I don't know if it lets you build your own, but some very fun stuff like the Large Hadron Collider radiator. Don't know what it is. People not created any. What race? In Adeptus Mechanicus, Sicarians. So that's the faction that I'm currently building. And I've got these 3 done except for the arms. I'm doing the 4th one now. I don't think I'm going to have time to do the 5th one though. I'm going to have to end in about 30 minutes. Because I can feel my hands starting to implode on themselves. So I usually take days to finish minis like this. I just do it in piecemeal. Piecemeal or piecemeal? I don't remember. I'm just really particular about getting all the mold lines off. Piecemeal, okay. Annoying part by far. The actual piecemeal. Okay, piecemeal. It's been fun doing this. Do it again. Make it a bit more of a regular thing. Oh boy, do I have a lot of models to build and paint. Yeah, it is. It's more of a relaxed stream. Build and chat with chat. I think we've pretty much talked. Well, we've talked about all sorts today. What you need to have is another microphone that is close to the models, so it can catch the little scrape and cut noises for ASMR. Ugh, I think that would drive some people insane. I don't mind the noises myself. I don't know how much is actually picked up with this microphone. I would have imagined not much, but you can definitely hear it when I'm speaking. It would, but for me, it's super relaxing. Reminds me of Lockpicking Lawyer. Oh, like when you hear him clicking the pins and doing false sets and everything. I do get that. Yeah, and like when he's like do his binding, click out of 3, and like you hear the click and everything, and it's just like, that's nice. Head. Okay. For a particular direction. That way. talking about music and building. Yeah, I think I prefer talking, or at least talking with some music in the background like this. It just breaks up any repetitiveness. There we go. He's like looking to the right and up as if to go, what's going on here? I made a bet to stay awake the whole week and not sleep. That's not a very good idea. I've done the silly thing of staying up, I will admit, so there's not a lot I can say, but I think the most I ended up doing is I stayed up for 3 days. Don't ask me how I managed it, but eventually on the morning of the 4th day, I literally just passed out on the couch, and that was me done. It was just one of those moments. Oh, there's like that little joke comic that's around, and it says, "Oh, I don't have enough time for stuff, or do I?" And it shows them like removing sleep. But sleep's so important. So I would possibly try and get out of that one. So another track model needs version. Also Rule 63 version. I know what Rule 64 is, but I have no idea what Rule 63 is. Position. Fictional character. And art. Oh, that's specifically Rule 63? Okay. The more you know. Yeah, knowledge is power, and I have learned a thing. I think Bandu has, is it Bandita? And that's like the swapped version of Bandu. I think? I'm not actually sure. I don't know how you managed it. That sounds crazy. Rip away from your fingers. Is it bothering you very? Oop, I dropped it. My hands are kind of going Oh yeah, I said I think this will be the third or fourth time I've said it. This is a dull blade. I have brand new blades here. If I was using these, I would not be doing anything that I'm doing right now. Because yeah, I know how stupid it is. Some of the things that I'm doing. Because like doing that, I'd have like cut my finger open 3 or 4 different times just from doing that with a new blade. A dull blade can cut worse, really? I would have thought a dull blade couldn't cut as bad. Or is it just because you have to apply so much more pressure for it to cut and that's why it's worse? Ah, okay. Also, it'll make a wider wound. Really? Okay. Chat teaching me life lessons. Yeah, because I was honestly under the assumption a duller thing would be safer. It takes more force, but the slip up cut is then what? Yeah. That is fair. It's in a sense safer. It's totally dull, but actually, yeah, you are 100% right. Paper cuts are absolutely terrible. Paper is only dull. I think you've just reminded me of something, Rupert. I believe it is a YouTube channel of a YouTube channel of a gentleman in Japan who makes knives out of anything. Like he's made paper knives. He's made knives out of like meat, wood, um, all sorts, and like it actually gets them sharp to cut paper. So like he's cut paper with paper. I can't remember what the guy's channel's called, but it's really good. It's not the thin; it's the force that runs the sheet of paper over your finger. I worked in an archive back a lot of paper. We had these gloves we were supposed to make it easier to handle the paper, not bars. I'm guessing you didn't use those gloves at first. I don't need gloves to handle paper. The paper said, "Hold my beer." Lots of drawers in the archive were filled with gloves, with the fingertips completely pricked and cut open. What? 1 second. Go. Off glove. Prized thing. Experienced death by 1,000 cuts. Yikes. Never underestimate paper. I will not do that anymore. We'll try and be careful. I can't promise I'm going to remember. My My fingers cut open. Ooh. I'm at least semi being careful. Paper, dangerous. Paper is dangerous. Paper is what laws are made on. Or is it stone? I guess it's both. Stone only if I light. More mold lines, and then this guy can get. One scar over my left and in. Cool. But paper. Paper scarred you? Damn. All here. So we'll stick that one out. Sides. Hold it for a few. Alright, so pale dude number 4. This guy likes to clean up, stick on. And then I've got number 5. 5. Well, I'm not going to get to any of the arms today. Okay. May stream a bit in the day tomorrow. Actually, can I? Might be able to. Not sure. There's a lot of noise that happens today currently. Because things... worse. By your... It's... Yeah, because it's like the very thin cuts, aren't they? So it's like it hurts more because it cuts deeper. Not the nubs off of this one. That against the table, not a thumb. Probably. Yeah, I'm probably making people be like, oh no, your hands. All I can really say is trust me, I'm an engineer. I used to cut part of your finger where the fingernail meets the finger. Oh, the calluses. I think they're called. Oh, no, it's. Is it cuticles? That's what they're called. The skin bit that goes over the top of the nail. Yeah, I'm not just worried. Yeah, all I can say is I've been doing it this way a long time. I know it's not the safest way or the best way, but all I can say is don't worry. If I cut myself, it is 100% on me. And then you all get the satisfaction of going, I told you so, Zan. Did listen to me. And I'm like, I know, I'm sorry. Give me. So you used to cut your cute trooper? Like intentionally? To clean them up or what? Let's not invite it, shall we? Yeah, no, we won't invite it. Oh, from paper cuts, got you. I can't remember if you can have it safely cut and cleaned up. It's not something I've ever looked into because I've never had like a manicure. I think it's a manicure is what it, like where they clean up all your nails and your fingers and things like that. So I know like underneath your nails you can get oh, what is it? This something like a bit of skin, and I've seen them cut that so they can cut the nail back further so that you. I don't understand it. It's weird. The foreign thing to me. That's that leg. We'll get this leg done, stuck together, and then we'll call it good. Yeah, my hands are actually starting to rebel against me. Stretch, I can definitely do that. Oh. For me, that's actually one. That and hydrate are probably the two most useful redeems that I have. Hydrate makes sure that I drink, and stretch makes sure that I actually, you know, make all my joints and stuff. Oh, and posture check. That's another good one. Yeah, there you go. And a quack. That's a good measure, quack. We'll put one more channel point redeem on, so if you guys ever have any suggestions, then I can round it off to 5. I've got 4 at the minute. Side of the leg, and then we can stick it together. Quick of those. Yeah, any part of the model that has ribbing where the mold line goes through the ribbing, it's really annoying stuff. Today I learned that one of the scariest and most dangerous enemies in Fear and Hunger Termia, an enemy called Death Mask, called Shy Guy in the game's file. As a joke for the people that look up the things, or... But yeah, an enemy called Death Mask is definitely scary sounding. I'm doing... We won't need that now. Let's... How we stick this dude together. Is... Wait, like... Joke for one. Boss is big guy. I like. On. Good. That's a bunch of jokes. One of the early ones is that someone calls you a big Chad if you play a certain character. Oh, is it not like a character that you make up? It's a pre-made character that you play as? This one... They're all pre-made backstory. Oh, okay. Hello, Raz. Welcome, welcome. I just... Yeah, the Adeptus Mechanicus Sicarians. Yo, that's another one. This one stand up on its, I guess. The backpack is helping it. That's number 4. There is one more to do, but that's where I'm going to leave it today because my hands have died horribly. 1 doesn't take a nap and 3 do. It's just how the legs are posed, so it can sort of stand up. But that's where we'll leave that. So what I'm going to do is head back to screen that I'm not there for. Oh, there I am. Hello, I'm here. Oh, yeah, we're going to go... let me make sure... Bandu is still streaming. And I'm going to go say hello to him. He is still streaming. Fantastic. Okay. No, Raz joined. I know. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I need to do the raid button.
Emotional damage.
See, that's a good one to use. Socials. So yeah, they're my socials. Discord and the Twitters. You're free to join or follow if you wish. If you don't, that's also fine. I'll be streaming again Wednesday. I'll either be carrying on doing this, or we'll play Horizon Zero Dawn, or we'll just decide some other random small games to play. I'm not sure yet. I think it's just going to be one of those randomish days. I've got like, I think it's called the Desk Job. It's set in the Portal universe. I think I've got 1 or 2 other short-ish games that we could probably do in a single stream. So yeah, that's that. As always, I am here to see the stream off. I am cursed. Hey, if you guys are busy, then it's all fine. It's just one of those things, right? Don't worry about it, because coming the start of next month, I will be streaming longer and more days, so there'll be plenty of time to see cool stuff. But yeah, I will see you all Wednesday. Thank you for joining, and I'll catch you all next time. Bye for now. Bye.